Hi you guys, it is time for episode 82 of Happy Healthy Meals. I am Risa Auger, your host of Happy Healthy Meals, and I'm so excited to have you guys here. I know the light today is just all kinds of funk. All right, so this week I successfully did not wear a pink shirt because I actually thought about it, and I know last 2 weeks I've worn almost exactly the same pink shirt, even though they were different. And it was very confusing to me when I was editing my video things and like my title slide and stuff when I put this on YouTube. Neither here nor there. But anyway, I'm coming at you in a non-pink shirt today. So I, not that you guys noticed, but I noticed these things. I am also excited to just be here today to not have a tummy ache, which I have the last couple weeks. Just with stress, with everything going on, my tummy has not been happy. But a couple things happened. One, I prayed a bunch. And two, my shakes came, and so it's been like a week and a half on the shakes, and it's amazing how being on the right meal plan that I found for myself that I know works is working, and it's amazing. And my tummy is so much happier. So there's that. Hey. Hi friend, thanks for joining. I'm going to tap this little wavy thing that happens. So I am happy to have you guys here, and today I want to talk about my meal plan like in depth. So I want to kind of go through how I decide to, use things multiple times, how I'm splitting up my carbs so I'm not using the same carbs, the same veggies every day. And it might be TMI, but I just want to get you guys in that mindset and let you know how I'm thinking about things and how it works and how you need to find the thing that works for you and then just like go with it and rinse and repeat all the time, right? Because like I am noticing, I went a while without my shakes, and all those good like prebiotics, probiotics, whatever extra superfoods that are gotten from them that I can't get here locally are good things for my tummy. And so anyway, you got to find those things and do what works for you that makes you it's Monday. The things that give you the most energy. Okay, so with that said, I forgot to grab my list, so I will grab my list while I have you guys here. And the other thing, you guys, I want to talk about today is quality. Like always buying the best of the best that you can afford in your budget to make sure that you are giving yourself the best chance that you have to boost your immunity, to boost your energy level, to give you clarity of mind. Yeah, so that you're not getting that brain fog, because who wants brain fog when you're trying to have fun? No one, right? Not me, not you. Let's not do that to ourselves. Let's give ourselves some good fresh veggies. Let's give ourselves some high quality protein that, may cost a little bit more now, but in the long run, I'd rather pay for good food now and enjoy it now than pay for hospital bills later when I'm, older and prone to disease and things like that, because I want to build my immunity system. I want to make it the best that it can be, the most robust that it can be inside, so that when things start to happen, when I start to age, that doesn't take on as much stress on my body as it could if I didn't have that built-in system already going right now, right? So we work out a little bit, we eat really great food, we drink a bunch of water, we rest, and we take in some positivity, because without that positivity, without that light in your world, it is not going to work. As I have proven the last couple weeks with a bunch of just political mayhem and this COVID stuff still swarming around, just there's a lot going on. And it just all came to a head, and today I'm finally feeling lighter, which kind of, I feel better talking to you guys today. So let's get into the meal plan, and I'll kind of go over like what I buy for each thing, and some options, some ways to mix up what I'm doing so that you can make it work for your meal plan. So tonight I'm gonna put kale in some egg pasta. So I try to go gluten-free whenever possible. Some things are naturally gluten-free. Some, like I'll do like potatoes for our carb or rice for our carb, totally naturally gluten-free. Sometimes I really want fettuccine, so I will either do zoodles or I'll get like rice and quinoa noodles, or I'll get black bean noodles, or I get these. And these are super fun. So this is egg gluten-free noodles, and so it's made with eggs. It has lots of protein in it, which means on Meatless Monday, I don't have to put in garbanzo beans or quinoa or anything like that. Like, it's already here. My kid likes it. My husband likes it. I just have to remember not to overcook it because I have done that and bad things happen. Luckily, I have zoodles in the freezer just in case I mess it up tonight. That said, I always like to include something green, right? What are the 5 things that we put in our meals? Something green, a bright veggie, a healthy fat, a complex carb, and a lean protein, right? So for tonight, my lean protein is the eggs that are in here, and then also the cheese. We're gonna do some cheese toast, and not that I already had pizza for lunch. Leftover cauliflower crust pizza. It was delicious. So kind of having pizza for dinner too, but not really because it's cheese bread. Totally 2 different things, right? I'm gonna count them as totally 2 different things. Anyway, so we're having the cheese, we're having this egg stuff, and then, you know, veggies have some protein in them too. So there's that. The cheese will also be our healthy fat, as will the heavy cream that is in the pasta sauce that I'm going to use, this one, which, yes, I bought in the fall, and yes, I saved, and now we're just eating it very slowly. It stays in the back of the refrigerator where it's nice and cold so that I can use it forever. So there's that, and there's green. There's, I'm going to throw some purple carrots on top because those are nice and bright and crunchy. I'm not going to cook them. I'm going to use a little bit of parsley. I'm using the last of some spinach and the last of some kale mix. So I'm going to wilt that into ours, not into my daughter's. She might eat some lettuce on the side. We're trying to get her to learn how to like salad. She said she would try it. But she will most likely have some celery with peanut butter on the side. Oh, and this sauce, because it is so heavy, I'm going to cut it with some low sodium vegetable broth. And that makes it thinner, still coats the pasta really, really well. And you get all the flavor with just a little bit less of that heavy feeling on your pasta. So that's tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to have bell pepper salad and chicken tacos. So our protein is going to be the chicken. I'm going to use chicken thighs. Our carb is going to be the tortillas, the organic corn tortillas. Always buy organic when you're buying corn. And then the green and bright veggie is going to be in the bell pepper salad. I'm going to cut up some bell peppers. I'm going to cut up an avocado. I'm going to toss them together. It'll be amazing. So our healthy fat will be the avocado and a little bit of cheese that is going on top of the tacos. So that's that. And I try to keep it really simple. I try to do just 2 things in my meal, just to prep 2 things. Sometimes I prep 3. It just depends on the night. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. The next night we're going to do sweet potato gnocchi as our complex carb, and it's frozen from Trader Joe's, and it has like a sauce. So I only need to add in a protein to that. So I ended up buying, this is one of the quality things that I wanted to talk about. So the meat that I get is usually from Butcher Box. I buy a Butcher Box. It comes every other month. That's enough for us. You can schedule it however you want. If you want a code to try it, I have a code. You can save some bucks while you try it. And I think I get points. I don't really know. But anyway, I just want everybody to try it because the meat is so darn delicious. It's all organic, grass-fed. They hug the cows before they go into the factory. And happy cows taste better, selfishly. But I like that they get hugged beforehand. So anyway, oh, hi friend. I got a new friend who is joining in. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So anyway, yeah, we buy our meat there. Trader Joe's has awesome meat. Whole Foods has awesome meat. Costco has some really, really great choices, and apparently so does Sam's Club. I don't have a Sam's Club membership, but I do go to Costco often, and I will get stuff that I can't get on ButcherBox that I can't get at Trader Joe's, like ribs, like big pork butts, like things like that, especially if I need them like now. And I am lucky that I can go buy in bulk and throw it in my freezer. We have lots of space, although not right now because I did not plan well for my ButcherBox. It's pretty full in there. But I also, like, my mom can take half, a couple of my friends will take half, and I'll call them and say, hey, I'm going to go pick up blah, 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 and we'll cut it up and throw it in their freezers too. So be strategic about how you do things. Buy the highest quality you can, especially with meat. And remember, you are what you eat, but you're also what you eat eats. So keep that in mind as you're buying and sourcing. If you are lucky enough to be able to buy from like a farmer's market or local grower, ask them questions. They may not be certified organic, but they probably are. So just ask them what they do, because they might be doing all the things. It's expensive to get labeled organic, and honestly, some of the things that they let go, even though they are labeled organic, are not so great. So ask questions. Read the About Us on the company websites. All that stuff is super important. Don't just go buy the marketing that's on the packaging. As a marketer, I know. Don't just go buy the marketing on the package. Okay. So back to Wednesday night. So we are going to have bison meatballs. I'm going to post a meatballs recipe. You can use any ground meat you want to. Chicken, turkey, beef, whatever. You can even use lentils if you want to. It just is a really great recipe. I'm just going to use the bison because it was a special on ButcherBox, and I wanted to try it, and I really like it from other places. I've gotten it before in restaurants, and I like it. I got it from a local guy one time, and my husband and I both got sick. So this is the first time we're trying it in our house again, and I'm hoping for good things. Because this is from ButcherBox and not from that guy that we got sick from. And then on this side, I'm just going to grill up some asparagus. I may or may not wrap those in bacon. We'll see how it goes. And then the next night, we are going to have some orange chicken. I got a whole bunch of oranges from my aunt, from her backyard. And so I was trying to figure out how to use them because my family's not the biggest fan of just regular sliced oranges or orange juice. So I got to figure out how to use them. But I wanted to serve them over broccoli rice. But Trader Joe's didn't have any, and I didn't feel like going to another store because the line was really, really long. Darn these smaller things where we have to wait in line things. But I did find a no sugar added healthy option for orange chicken that uses real oranges, like you just squeeze the oranges on it. So go ahead and check that out on Thursday night. It'll be posted in the group, the Facebook group. And I'm going to serve that over brown rice. And I'm going to do half brown rice, half cauliflower rice, just to mix up and get some, some color, some different carbs in there, and to hide a couple veggies. So then I will also probably top it with some green onions for some greenery, and water chestnuts for a little bit of crunch, because I'm not going to bread the orange chicken like you would if you got it at like a Chinese restaurant or something. Trader Joe's has rice battered, like a rice tempura cauliflower that's actually really good, and the sauce is separate. So if you wanted to, you could make the recipe with those, and then it would have that battered feeling, but it would be cauliflower instead of the chicken, and there's no gluten in it. I think it's rice based. Anyway, it's always an option. But make sure you read your packages. Make sure you read what is going on in them. If they have sugar, if they have whatever, then put it back, or make sure that that's your one splurge for the week. So that night, the chicken is my protein. The rice is going to be our carb. The cauliflower is going to be the bright veggie. The green onions are going to be the green veggie. Water chestnuts I think they're a veggie. I've never looked, actually, but they're another veggie. I can probably throw in some broccoli. The recipe actually calls for green beans, which I have, so I could throw that in there too. Just depends on the day and the night, however the day is going. But yeah, and then our healthy fat is going to be the oil that we cook it in. There's a little bit of sesame oil. There's a little bit of olive oil going on, so we'll see how that goes. I'll probably do a drizzle of sesame oil on top of everything, just because it's so yummy. And perfect for this sort of application. And that's a really great way to use the sesame oil too as a finishing oil. And then Friday, I'm going to use the other half of that bison. It comes in a 1 pound package, and we can't eat that much. So, or we shouldn't eat that much. So I'm going to make it into burgers. We're going to eat it on sourdough. And I'm going to do like a caramelized mushroom topper. And I'm going to use Swiss cheese on that. Oh, Swiss cheese on the bison burger. Swiss cheese and the mushrooms, that is, and like caramelized onions. That's like my new favorite thing. Yeah, on the weekends I get that in a lettuce wrap and then order my french fries well done. That's my big splurge, because sometimes you got to choose the fries over the bun and get it done, right? Best of both worlds. It's so yummy. But again, use your quality meats. Use a really good ground beef. Go half and half. Do a sausage and ground beef together. Do something super lean, like do lean chicken with a sausage, and that'll be that healthy fat. Keep the burgers together, right? And I'm just gonna do this with the garden salad. So whatever salad we have left at the end of the week is gonna turn into a salad. At some point, we're probably gonna go out, so this might get mixed up a little bit, but those are my meals that I have planned for this week. And I hope that going into detail on them and what I'm thinking and how I use like half a pound here and half a pound the other day is gonna work for you. On Tuesday, we're making those chicken tacos, and then I'm making also the orange chicken on Thursday. So I'm probably just gonna grill up a bunch of really plain chicken and then just season it with salsa and the toppings after it's already cooked. That way I'm cooking once, I'm saving time, I'm opening only one package of chicken, and it all kind of works together. So I am going to pray for your week. I'm going to pray for your meals, and then I'm going to call it a day. And I'm so happy to have everybody here who's joined. Thank you so much for your time. Time is so, so precious, and I am just so grateful for everyone who's joined me today, who's joined me in the past, and who will join me in the future, because I know there will be more people in the future as this sort of grows and grows and grows. So if you are so inclined, I would love it if you bowed your head with me for a quick prayer over our meals for tonight. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for bringing these fine folks together, for letting me share a little bit about healthy eating with them, for inspiring them to be here to learn, to put something amazing in their bodies, to give themselves more energy to do the things that they need to do, the path that you have them on, Lord. Bless their time of prep, bless their time of enjoying the meal that they provide for their families, and let it nourish their bodies to the best that those plants can do and that animal protein can do, and everything like that. Bless the people who cut down those plants, who processed that meat, who are selling their meat. Bless this whole chain of events, and let today be a start to an amazing week for everybody here, and everybody who they are going to touch their lives, because we all love on our tribes using food as a vehicle, just how our culture is. So in your name I pray, amen. Thank you all for being here again. I hope that you, if you're not in the Facebook group, you join us here in the Facebook group, and it is at facebook.com/groups/happyhealthymeals. And I hope that you guys have questions, and let me know ahead of time, because I will answer them. Okay? So have a great week. I shall talk to you later. Thank you for being here. Bye, guys.